That out. How you doing tonight, Uncle Tony?
Doing good. How about you?
I am good. What did you do, Disney, this weekend?
Oh, I got a litany of things have done of recent. All right, let's start with Steakhouse 71.
Mm-hmm.
We did a breakfast there, um, which was good. Enjoyed that a lot. I had the Waltz Prime Hash. Our only complaint was the portion sizes were a little bit on the small side.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Breakfast was quite tasty. Service was good. If you haven't seen, they completely redid it. All new tables, chairs, carpeting, things hanging on the wall. It's all new, all brand new. It's got a completely new look and feel. Nothing changed at the bar except for the fact that there's no blue lights anymore.
Aw.
It doesn't look like Batman's cave in blue. Um, so
I'm
they'll,
back.
oh, Batman. So that's good. Then we went for dinner, and I had the 6 ounce filet mignon. And you get one side. I chose garlic mashed potatoes.
Now, was it enough to share or just one side for you?
One side for me. One side
Okay.
that came with my filet mignon. And you got
Alright.
one sauce. And I chose a red wine reduction, but got a mushroom sauce instead. So I can't tell you what the red wine tastes like, but I can tell you that the other one was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Service was a little off, kind of pudding at dinner.
Really?
Yeah, can't wasn't top notch, but the guy powered through it. He got us to the end. That's where we needed to be. um, then recently, actually last night, we did the Spice Road dinner fireworks package. So
Yeah.
there's two places you can do a fireworks package. One is Rose and Crown, so it's a three-course thing there. Appetizer, entree, dessert. We chose Spice Road, so you got two tapas and one shared dessert plate that had three different Moroccan desserts on it.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
Food came out hot. The other interesting thing about Spice Road, and I think it's also the same for Rose and Crown, is it is all you can drink alcohol.
Wow. Like
So,
that.
so if you want to drink, you can drink.
So, Morocco, you don't want to support the pavilion anymore? No, we do not want to. Okay. Hey, come over to Morocco, guys. We got unlimited alcohol.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Touche,
So,
touche.
so we checked in at 9, and the show started at 9:45. So they gave you 45 minutes to plow through your dinner. And you had to order everything all at once. They'd only bring you a drink after you finished one drink, so that I guess they weren't wasting alcohol. And there were people that were plowing through drinks like there was nobody's tomorrow. So
Hammered by Harmonious to get through that
hammered
show.
by yeah, you got to be hammered to get through that show. Still not the best view. It's an angled view with only one really thing. You can't see the big space portal scenes. So it is an off angle view, and I don't think Rose and Crown is gonna get a better view either. So um, what I would tell you is, if you really wanted to do some kind of dinner packages, wait until they do something in between the two port of call stores there, where they
Hmm.
used to do the fireworks dessert parties. I'd wait until they do something there and then sign up for that. So when we got to the park, we headed over to Remy because our boarding group is being called, and we had some time. We're like, oh, let's stop the crepe place and grab some lunch. Well, we've told you that there's the quick service and the sit down.
All right.
So I said, well, let's see if we can sit down. Let's give that a shot before I have to go, find a table somewhere to stand at.
Right.
So we go there. And she goes, how many in your party? I said, two. She goes, oh, okay, right here. Come on. And we went and we sat right down.
Heyo.
I was like, excuse me, what just happened? Did I walk into a restaurant in Epcot and sit right down? I said, oh, this is going to be good. So it's not huge. I think it could seat 83 people. I think it was the number I saw on the way out. So it's not a very huge. So we did the price fix. So you got a super soup or salad, one savory crepe, and then one dessert crepe. And we shared those because I wasn't super hungry. Neither was the person I was with was super hungry. But we like, hey, let's try this. We're here, and we sat down. We were shocked. So we had our a soup, which was soup of the day, which was a potato leek, very good. The savory was excellent, and it was enough for two to share. And then the dessert one was good. It just didn't have enough filling, like the savory one did. So that was my only complaint there. But it was good. Everything tasted great. And then we went on Remy, and it's what would I call this ride? So you're in a trackless rat that is running through Gaston's restaurant, but you're really just parked in front of one screen, and you got your 3D glasses on, and you're racing through the restaurant or racing through the kitchen, and then you move to was another screen to do so. And at some point, it gave the impression that we were moving, and I peeked down at my glass, and we weren't moving anywhere. We were literally sitting at the same spot. I was like, all right, so this is weird. And so it's a very virtual attraction. It's stuff that you would probably get at Universal. Get in a vehicle.
Yeah, sounds very much like the Spider-Man attraction.
Exactly, that's what people.
Lots of explosions and cool stuff going on.
Yeah. So it's good to try. The virtual queue, we got ours at 7 o'clock in the morning. We were like boarding group 68 or something. So we didn't ride. Let's see, we got that at 7. We didn't ride till like 2:30. So that's not bad, I guess. I don't know. Better than waiting in a line for that amount of time, because that would have been no. I wouldn't have done that. But there are a couple other things that are coming up that I'm going to do. I'm doing the Magic Kingdom dessert party called Seats and Treats, where you actually get a seat. California Grill, heading out on a Disney cruise. I got a couple other dinners planned, plus Drawn to Life, the Cirque show, and the Merry Christmas party coming up too. So lots of good reviews coming up. So
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
We didn't do a ton, but one thing that we did do is we were at Disney Springs on Sunday, and I should have grabbed it before I came in here. If you're a Star Wars fan, and you like wine, or you like the frozen cocktail thing over at Wine Bar George, they have a series of what are those cool cups called? The
Corksicles.
Corksicles, yeah, thank you. So they have an R2D2, a C3PO, a Stormtrooper, and a Darth Vader, and they have a Minnie Mouse.
Oh wow!
So we came home with a few.
Wow.
So we brought the Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper, and the an angel got his wings, and one of the R2D2s home. But they're not super cheap. But the cool thing was we went for their brunch menu, and I had not been there for brunch yet. It was incredible. We had my wife had eggs Benedict, which were phenomenal, and they really got the ratio of hollandaise sauce to the dish.
That's
and the right amount of lemon juice in the hollandaise sauce. So everything was perfect. I got biscuits and gravy because I'm from the South, and they were probably the best biscuits I've had since I moved to Florida.
Wow.
And I'm, like I said, from the South. I know what good biscuits are. They were amazing. The gravy was great. And then for the cocktails that we got, Sid got the frosé, which they've had there, but I got the Dole Whip.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't Dole Whip, but it was their pineapple orange juice kind of mixed thing. It tasted
Right.
like a Dole Whip. It was amazing,
That's cool.
and I think it had alcohol in it. I think it was great. It was a wonderful day, and then we did a few other things. But yeah, so it's kind of that's
Yeah.
my little insight to Wine Bar George. Saw George, said hi to George.
Hi, George.
He's a legend. He's a
Is he still
legend.
there on a daily basis?
You know what he does all day long is he serves kids. Like the servers take all the adults' food out there, and then
Oh,
George comes in and you know serves the kids and talks to the kids, and like it's like he's purposely taking some of the attention from letting the parents eat a couple bites.
mm,
Plus, it's just like he came to our table and we talked to him for a little while, and some of the people at the table had no idea who he was. And I said, "Dude, that's a Disney legend."
yeah.
He doesn't have the Disney legend badge, but he's a Disney legend.
Right.
Really? What did he do? Well, let me tell you. And I told him all the stuff that he had done. They're like, "Holy crap! He just served my kid food."
Right.
I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the guy he is. So it was great. George is always gracious. It's just a great place. I love Wine Bar George. They were packed too, so they're
Right.
not hurting from the COVID, if you know what
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I
Anything
think
else?
all the restaurants are overcrowded at Disney Springs on a weekend.
Yeah, but we weren't waiting. I mean, there was plenty
Yeah.
of staff. I think he might have done some things to keep most of his staff.
Yeah.
It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting because he spends a lot of time and energy training those folks.
Right.
So that makes sense.
Yep.
You
Cool.
know, anything else we can get into?
No, I got nothing.
Well, then there's nothing else we can do but get into.
The news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Well, first of all, I was shocked that the Candlelight Processional is coming back, and then I heard the list of celebrity narrators, and I'm excited because they're bringing it back, folks, to a degree. Whether your holiday tradition includes choir singing, chestnuts roasting, kitchens cooking, cookies baking, or gifts unwrapping, Epcot is the place to be from November 26th through December 30th. Epcot International Festival of the Holidays features cherished culinary traditions, savory seasonal flavors, and costumed storytellers from the 11 nations around World Showcase. And during the world's most magical celebration, in Tony's air quotes, I know, guys, I know, the dogs are even like, yeah, I got this. Thank you. The 18-month celebration commemorating the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World Resort. Guests will discover incredible iridescence and countless ways to make new memories with friends and family, making this holiday season extra special. This year's celebrity narrators will include Cheetah Rivera, Jodie Benson, Alton Fitzgerald White, Lisa Ling, Stephen Curtis Chapman, Blair Underwood, and Pat Sajak. Yeah,
I'll take an R, please, Pat.
I'll take an R. I'll take an R, please, Jesus. With more names being added over the next few weeks, Candlelight Processional dining packages are also returning and can be booked online starting October 26th. During the festival, holiday traditions of the world come to life around World Showcase, such as Las Pasoras at the Mexican Pavilion, the Canadian Holiday Voyagers in the Canadian. No, wait, sorry, I said that wrong. Las Posadas in the Mexico Pavilion. Las Posadas at the Canadian. Dude. Canadian Holiday Voyagers in the Canada Pavilion, which makes more sense. The Chinese Lion Dance celebrating the New Year in the China Pavilion. A Hanukkah storyteller along the promenade, and delightful holiday storytellers in France, Italy, Japan, Norway, and the United States. And outside the American adventure, you can wave hello to Santa as he gets ready for his big day. Hey kids, wave to Santa. But I want to go sit in his lap. No. Holiday kitchens will cook up treasured recipes from around the globe, from slow roasted turkey and holiday pot pie to pumpkin gingerbread cheesecake and peppermint sundaes. And a new offering, Chestnuts and Good Cheer Holiday Kitchen, will be dishing out fire roasted chestnuts and cinnamon glazed almonds and cashews, filling the air with a delightful aroma. Guests of all ages will enjoy sweet treats during the popular holiday cookie stroll. Purchase any 5 cookies, such as the delicious Snickerdoodle cookie made with Snickers bars, or the tasty chocolate crinkle cookie made with Dove dark chocolate, from any of the official cookie stroll locations featured in the festival passport, and collect a matching stamp. Once guests have collected all 5 stamps, they can bring their passport to Holiday Sweet Treats to receive a specialty cookie.
Nice.
So
That sounds like fun. Who
getting a
doesn't
half
like a snickerdoodle?
Who doesn't like a snickerdoodle?
All right, hey, delightful holiday entertainment is returning to Walt Disney World. There's no better place to celebrate the most wonderful time of the year at the magical celebration for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World Resort. Disney's very merriest after hours just got even merrier, with Mickey and Minnie's Very Merry Memories joining the lineup of event-exclusive entertainment. Guests attending the Disney's Very Merriest After Hours, a separated, ticketed event at the Magic Kingdom, will take place on 24 select nights from November 8th to December 21st, inviting people to join Mickey and his pals, celebrate filled with music, dancing, nostalgic Yuletide fun. Presented on the Cinderella Castle forecourt stage, the show features nods to Mickey's classics like Mickey's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, the celebrated season, and Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration. Disney's Very Merriest After Hours attendees can also expect lower wait times for favorite attractions, including the Jungle Cruise, or is it going to be the Jingle Cruise? I don't know.
No one knows.
Monster Inc. Laugh Floor will be receiving a special holiday themed touches during the event. And remember to check out additional entertainment offerings returning for the season. It's also lovely weather for a sleigh ride right down the middle of Main Street, and Mickey's Once Upon a Time Christmas Parade is back. You can join Mickey and Santa and his pals for the happiest holiday parade. The skies over the Magic Kingdom Park will sparkle with life and return Minnie's most wonderful Christmas fireworks. So parade, show, fireworks.
Yep.
Didn't get any of that for the Halloween party now, did you?
No, you did not.
There you go. All right. This show features fireworks, projections, and beloved holiday songs. Club Tinsel, located at the Rocket Tower Plaza stage in Tomorrowland, becomes the coolest place to get down when dozens of the North Pole drop in for holiday cheerist dance party in the whole Magic Kingdom. Reindeer Wranglers bring the holiday hoedown to the streets of Frontierland, performing seasonal songs with distinctive country flair. Guests visiting the Magic Kingdom during regular operating hours can still join in on the holiday fun on evenings when Disney's Very Merriest After Hours is not being held. Cinderella Castle takes a festive appearance with a special projection effects, providing a colorful backdrop for guests' photos. See, that's all they're really worried about. Not our holiday fun, our holiday spirit, our holiday entertainment. No, just a place to Instagram something.
That's right. Get the word out, kids.
Yep. It would be a rotating series of designs followed by a stunning transition in which the iconic Magic Kingdom Park landmark will shine as a beacon of magic, illuminating the night with the iridescent glow. Still, my favorite thing is Spaceship Earth. With the beacons of magic, with the lights. Still the best thing they've done.
Yeah.
Hands down. You have to see it in person. The colors in film do not do this thing justice. You have to see it. Anyway, at Disney Springs, Christmas and holiday cheer can be found around every corner. Disney Springs Christmas Tree Stroll, presented by Advent Health, brings elaborate decorations, Disney Christmas trees to the neighborhood throughout the Disney Springs. Each of the twinkling trees will be themed to personify beloved Disney character stories and celebrations. Remind me, I have something else to say about that.
So they're not doing the one spot.
No, they scatter them throughout Disney World and Disney Springs, so you get a map. Yeah.
Social distancing, that's right.
Sunset Season Greetings returns to Disney's Hollywood Studios, where each evening holiday magic transforms the famous Hollywood Tower Hotel into a Muppets gingerbread masterpiece, a Toy Story hotel, and a snowy corner of Arendelle, and a Dickinson Village with Mickey's Christmas Carol. As part of the 50th anniversary celebration of Walt Disney World, the festive fun continues when the Hollywood Tower Hotel becomes a beacon of magic at night, awash in the iridescent, evoking all the glimmer and shimmer of the golden age of imagination and adventure. Just in time for the holidays for the first time in forever. A Frozen sing-along celebration will add a festive finale featuring everyone's snowman, Olaf, and celebratory of the season. Guests are invited to share in the sights and sounds of some of the world's greatest holiday festivities during the Epcot International Festival of the Holiday presented by, guess who? Advent Health, where time-honored traditions come alive through music and storytelling around the countries. Beginning on November 26th through December 30th, guests can celebrate with a spirited array of seasonal entertainment, and stay tuned for more updates. So the thing I was saying was, too, that I forgot to talk about at the top of the show was we did the lounge at Askisher's, which is now the Florida Blue Lounge. So you get one drink and 2 snacks for free, plus all the air conditioning you can consume.
How'd you get into that?
So you go to floridablue.com/magic, and you can get up to 4 passes per day per person. And you can go in there, 4 different times if you want to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had not seen the pricing for the after hours party.
Oh, it's very steep.
It's steep.
It's very steep.
Very steep.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
it's not for the faint of heart.
No, it's not. Like the last 2 performances before Christmas are $250 a piece. I mean, like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, for my family, that's $500. I could just imagine what it'd be like for a family of 4 or 6.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think we paid close to that.
Dude ski.
But that was before I had a pass, and I was thinking, well, I like to go at Christmas time,
right,
and I don't have a pass,
right,
so let me go.
It got you, man. They hooked you like a fish. No, that's good. Dude, it's once a year.
Yeah.
Disney pin trading, new ways to trade, virtual pin trading event, and more. Let's hear this one. Beginning on October 15th, Disney introduced pin trading mystery boxes and Mickey-themed boards, a new interactive and fun way to trade official Disney pins. As Disney commemorated the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary celebration, these boxes and boards are designed for fun for the whole family. Guests can hunt for pins honoring their favorite characters, attractions, and so much more on the Mickey-themed pin boards, or be delightfully surprised by choosing a numbered pin from one of their mystery boxes. Here's how it works. Guests can locate a cast member with a pin trading mystery box or Mickey-themed board and present an official Disney trading pin to exchange. Up to 2 exchanges per location. Now, what's an official Disney trading pin? Is that like any Disney pin?
No, it's one that says Disney on the back of it. That's an official Disney pin.
Yeah, official Disney pin, not one of these.
Yeah. Not the ones you buy on eBay for $100 for $10.
at Target.
Yeah.
Mystery trading boxes. Guests can select a drawer from the pin box numbered 1 through 24. The cast member will open the drawer and present the guest with their mystery pin in exchange for their Disney pin. Mickey themed boards. Here's how that works. Guests can search the trading board for the Disney pin that they would like to trade. The cast member will remove their desired pin from the board and give it to them in exchange for their Disney pin, which sounds a lot like how it's been.
Yeah.
And then now we've got new pin boxes and boards can be found in locations across Walt Disney World Resort. To make pin trading even more convenient, these locations are designated in guide maps and include all 4 theme parks, Disney Springs, and selected resort locations. While guests can search for their next incredible pin find, they can keep an eye out for the Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary Celebration pins released throughout the 18-month celebration. Guests can get ready to celebrate the past, present, and future of the most magical place on earth with these special pins available across Walt Disney World Resort, including select pins available only at shopdisney.com. I'm thinking those aren't free.
Probably not.
If guests want to take their pin trading to a whole new level, they can register for the Disney Parks Disney Villains or Disney Heroes versus Villains digital pin experience occurring on December 4th of 2021. Guests can discover exclusive pins created just for this event, featuring our favorite heroes and villains from Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel. So get event details, and you can see a product catalog, and you can register for the event.
Yeah. I think it's at DisneyPinTrading.com.
Yeah. So I guess they figured out how to monetize pin trading again.
Yes.
Good for them.
They need pin events, baby. Here's my problem with the pin events. Like, they were expensive. They were like, I don't know, $100. And that was just to get in. Not that I got anything. That was just to get in the door to buy more pins.
Right.
I didn't understand that. Like, the entrance fee should be low, and the expectation that, knucklehead, I'm a pin trader, I would go spend a couple $100. So now you've taken $100, and now, guess what? If I have a budget for this event, I've reduced it. You know? So, I don't know. I just found that I don't understand why they charge so much for those events. I mean, I understand they have to pay the cast members in the banquet hall or wherever it was, but still, keep it reasonable, people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's fascinating because I've never been a pin trader. I did not realize the culture that existed when it came to Disney pin trading.
Yeah.
You know, I've been known to shoot off of the mouth a couple times, and I said a couple things that someone quickly fixed my opinions. But it's amazing. But I feel like the events that they have like that, like D23. I mean, you pay a little bit and you get a magazine, which is cool, and you get a little bit of swag. But basically, it's just, you know, the entrance fee to buy more stuff.
Yeah.
So here's something funny. This virtual event that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the price tag for this?
No.
And this is a virtual digital pin exchange, right?
Wait, hold on. Let me guess. $150.
No. The legendary package is $99.99 per guest.
Okay.
The epic package is $199.99 per guest. I mean, you have to look at, you have to look and see what the
benefits
are. But I mean, she's OP, kids. I mean, that just seems.
Yeah. See, so you've taken $200 from my wallet, and what do I get in return? Is my question.
Get a catalog.
Yeah. Oh, great, terrific. That's sorry, I can't go now.
Here's the thing: we all thought that during the pandemic, the Imagineers would be plotting and planning and doing all stuff. No. Chapek was like, figure out ways to monetize all the stuff we've been doing for free.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the mandate.
Yeah. Exactly.
Go ahead.
All right, hey, the new Disney Wish exhibit is now open at Walt Disney Presents attraction at the Disney's Hollywood Studios. During
Nice.
guests' next visit to the studios, you can enter the world where wishes come true, where princesses meet pirates, where heroes meet destiny, and where magic meets the sea. They are excited to share the first look at the Disney Cruise Line exhibit now open at Walt Disney Presents. This is, over by Toy Story Land, for those that don't know. In addition, this used to be called something else, by the way. In addition to a celebration of the fleet's history, this is a one-of-a-kind gallery space features never-before-seen artifacts and photos from the making of the Disney Wish, our newest ship, which set sail in the summer of 2022. Some of the unique items on display include a life-size maquette of Cinderella's statue that will grace the Grand Hall, an intricately detailed 5.5-foot scale model of the ship, replica of the Disney animation maquettes that will adorn the dining rooms at 1923, an elegant family restaurant inspired by the golden age of Hollywood, and last but not least, a scale concept model used to design the larger-than-life larger-than-life stem statue of Rapunzel. What?
Stern statue.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, Stern.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
I said Stern, didn't I? What did I say?
Stem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's
the back of the shit.
On the back of the boat. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
There are even more surprises and sneak peeks in the exhibit, but guests will have to visit, guess where? Walt Disney Presents attraction located in the animation courtyard of the Disney Hollywood Studios to see them for themselves. Bon voyage.
Yep. Got rid of the Star Wars thing, and here we are with the new show sales thing for the Wish. Awesome.
I don't know if it replaces that, because the house scene is in one. I think it's in the back where the meet and greet was. It's probably where they put that.
That's cool. Still
sounds
cool.
like a big space. Yeah.
Still cool. I mean, I'd go for that. That's awesome.
Go check it out.
Yep, absolutely. We want to thank all of our current Patreons and people who've been with us for a long time. If you would like to support the show and be a Patreon like the aforementioned folks, all you have to do is go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon. There you have the opportunity to support the show at whatever level you would like. You get the opportunity to get some cool Disney swag. You also get up to 3 special shows you can only hear at patreon.com. You also get access to the live 7 p.m. show that we do just for our Patreons. There's also a level where you get all of that, plus you get one of these amazing Disney by the Numbers t-shirts delivered to your door each month with nothing extra. All you have to do is just open your door and pick up the shirt. And now Patreon has a great way of saving you even more money. If you sign up annually, you can save 10%. So guys, why wouldn't you? It keeps us on the air. It allows us to do some really cool things. We've got a lot of surprises for you. We're doing the monorail crawl, so there'll be some fun stuff there. But go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon and sign up for Patreon today. Give it a shot for a month or two, and if you don't like it, hey, no harm, no foul. But you get some really great content in the meantime. So make sure you check it out. And we want to again thank all of our Patreons for supporting the show.
Sounds awesome. And don't forget, our next meetup will be December 10th. That is a Friday night. This will be our annual monorail Christmas crawl, whatever you want to call it. We are going to start at 6 p.m. at the Outer Rim. That's the 4th floor of the Contemporary. We'll start there, and then we'll go to Poly, we'll go to Grand Flow, and then we'll wind up back at the Contemporary. So join us, 6 p.m. on December 10th. All right, John, we didn't have a trivia question last week because I completely forgot. But, yeah. Which Disney princess attended Disney princess attended Elsa's coronation day in Arendelle?
Princess Elsa.
Yes, that is correct.
Got it.
If you think you know the answer, send that to Disney Parks Podcast at gmail.com.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Can we do a quick show and tell real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
Let me show you this real quick.
Do 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 do.
I'll cut this out, I promise. Sorry. I'll cut all this out, I promise. But I had a friend that went to Disneyland Paris because the next story is about Disneyland Paris. And guess where they stayed?
The Marvel Hotel.
The Marvel Hotel. And guess what they brought me?
A Marvel Hotel.
The Art of the Marvel Hotel book.
Wow.
So
really,
I can't even begin to tell you. It's like a foot and a half, and inside all these pages are like frame worthy art. Let me see if I can get that frame worthy art, and the pages are perforated, so you can pop them out and then you can pop them in a frame and you can change them. I mean, look at that of the Hulk.
Yeah,
look at that. It's gorgeous. And my friend said that the whole hotel was just filled with this kind of artwork. It was just an incredible experience. I mean, seriously, what could be better than Captain America? I mean, look at that.
I would have thought that would have been a hardcover book. It looks like it's not.
No, it's not. It's a little lightweight. It's got different art styles, and it's all about it's basically the main Avengers. You're not getting Ant-Man or the Wasp, or
right.
You're not getting like Moon Knight. But dude, it's super cool. A lot of really cool art, a lot of celebration of Marvel. They brought some other little goodies back, like they have a commemorative Frank.
Mm-hmm.
The celebration of the 15th anniversary. Is the 15th anniversary of Disneyland Paris?
Yeah.
So it's cool. It's just really cool. So my friend brought me that back, and so I forgot I was going to show it off today. But thanks for letting me.
Yeah, good.
And if you're listening to the podcast, I'm really sorry, but I'll probably cut all of that out because you can't see it. So what a boring show that would be.
Yeah.
So over at Disneyland Paris, they're updating their accessibility program, allowing guests to evaluate the autonomy for attractions. On December 3rd of 2021, International Day of Persons with Disabilities. I'm sure that's not translating well.
Yeah.
Disneyland Paris will introduce a new accessibility program, which will empower guests with disabilities and special needs to experience the parks according to their own autonomy evaluation. With this update, Disneyland Paris will no longer determine access to attractions based on disability categories, and guests will evaluate their own autonomy to decide which attractions they can experience. To quote Disneyland, our new accessibility program is a major step forward in our commitment to accessibility at Disneyland Paris, enabling each guest to experience the magic of Disneyland Park and Walt Disney Studios. Our guests and cast members have always been at the heart of our approach to accessibility. Disneyland Paris is committed to listening and learning from our guests, cast members, and accessibility experts to develop new standards for inclusion in the French theme park industry. So Disneyland Paris's new accessibility program will focus on guest autonomy, increase the number of accessible attractions by revising priority and easy access conditions and evaluate procedures, remove the requirement for disabled guests to be accompanied on attractions, and provide a 25% discount for disabled guests presenting official disability documentation and for one potential accompanying care person.
Wow.
All of that I get except the last one.
So, all right. So years ago, go ahead, finish the story, because I got a story then.
So they say with the launch of the accessibility program, Disneyland Paris is setting a new standard for best-in-class practices in how we think about accessibility by offering more individualized attention for the unique circumstances of each guest. Michael, I'm not even going to try his last name. a Paralympic athlete and key resort partner for many years, and they continue to contribute his knowledge to keep and improve the experience, to help improve the experience. The resort is also focused on providing equal opportunities for employees, continuing to recruit cast members with disabilities for all types of roles according to their skills and unique needs. Cast members with disabilities now represent 5.9% of the total cast members at the resort. If you want more information on this, you can go to DisneylandParis.com.
Yeah. So years ago, a friend of mine was coming to Walt Disney World, and they wanted to bring their grandmother because all the grandkids were going. But the grandmother was in a wheelchair and was deaf and blind. Okay, so could not see anything, could not hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
So their question to me was, well, does Disney offer some kind of discount because she can't go on any attractions,
Right.
she can't do anything, she can't see any shows, she's not, even if they park her in front of a parade, she can't see it, she can't hear it, she's deaf and blind.
Right.
And,
I remember that.
And Disney's response was no, everybody pays the price to get in. And
Right.
they're like, well, she's not going on anything. Is there some kind of, like wristband thing you put on her wrist and, cast members know that she can't go on a ride even if we tried to get her on a ride, which we couldn't? And they're like, no, because she can enjoy the park. And they're like, she's deaf and blind. She's not going to see it, and she's not going to hear it.
Right.
We're literally just taking her so that she can enjoy time with the grandkids, or the grandkids enjoy time with her.
Yeah.
And
this is like she can smell it and taste it.
Yeah,
feel
if she pays for it to eat it.
That's right.
She's not licking the sidewalk.
She's got 3 of the 5 senses, kids. She's being full
she's
pride.
good. She's good to go. She's good to go. She'll have a great time.
I guess I hadn't thought about that. That makes sense that they would give them a 25% discount because they're not
sure.
100%. So yeah, you've changed my mind.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that makes sense. I agree with that.
That
And the
makes
fact that somebody can go with them, to accompany them, I think is great. I think I like to see that applied to Disney World and Disneyland.
Yeah, and the flip side is anybody. We've got a friend who's in a mobilized wheelchair, and she's got MS, and she's phenomenal. But the amount of money they have to spend just to exist.
Yeah.
So 25% isn't a lot, but I think that does help. So that does make more sense.
Yeah, I agree.
I've learned something today.
There you go. All right. Next up, Candlelight Processional dinner packages have arrived. So if you want to go to Candlelight, as we mentioned above, there are now 4 unique experiences. These will include 1 appetizer, 1 entree, 1 dessert, 1 full buffet where applicable, and 1 non-alcoholic beverage. And then you get 1 guaranteed seat per person that participates in the dining for the Candlelight of the same day. Mm-hmm. So make your reservation on the day that you want to go see a certain person. Mm-hmm. The 4 places are Beer Garden, Coral Reef Restaurant, Garden Grill, and Rose and Crown. So it's very weird that 2 are in the World Showcase and 2 are not in the World Showcase.
Right.
So I found that very interesting. So Beer Garden is $62 for adults, $35 for kids. Coral is $74 and $25. Garden is $71 and $46, and Rose and Crown is $63 and $25. And this is only for dinner now. No breakfast and no lunch is what I'm reading into this, unless they left that part out of the media. You can book your online reservations. You can do this online now. Before you used to have to call, but we let all those people go. Book online October 26th. I would get up early if there's a specific person and place you want to eat to secure your spot for the limited time experience. Advanced reservations are highly recommended and can be made up to 60 days in advance of your visit.
Nice.
Now, I wonder if that 60 days also applies to pass holders.
Don't know.
Don't know either.
Don't know. Be good to know.
Yep.
It'd be really good to know.
It would be very helpful to know.
All right. So Disney Vacation Club members
Mm.
can now use their points to book early 2022 stays at Star Wars Galactic Skyliner, with rates that start at $295 per adult. Excuse me. Now, 295 points per adult seems like a lot. Is that a lot, Tony?
Yes.
Because I'm not a DVC person, but that seems like a lot
Yeah. It's at the high end of a resort stay.
for 2 days. So that's 295
Yeah. You
per
could probably
day?
get 5, or you get a Sunday through Thursday for about that.
At where at?
Probably most resorts.
Except not the super high end, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. So, it's already started. Sorry,
Yes.
I missed the date. Disney Vacation members, annual pass holders, and Club 33 members are able to book a voyage on the Galactic Star Cruiser. Similar to Disney Cruise Line, each 3-day, 2-night experience departs on a set day with all guests arriving and departing at the same time. That's new. Nightly points cost vary depending upon season, weekday versus weekend, federal holidays, and other factors. Federal holidays? You kidding me? Currently released dates run from the resort's opening in March up through September of 2022. DVC costs begin at $295 points per adult and what? So it's 295 points per adult and 269 points for a child. My head just exploded there for a second. With one adult in the cabin. Double occupancy is required for each room. Rates for the third, fourth, and fifth passengers run 86 points per adult and 60 points per child. Points must qualify for membership extras in order to be used for a Galactic Star Cruiser booking. A $95 booking fee applies. Reservations using DVC points must be made prior to the last 4 months of the use year. Other cancellation and modification penalties apply. So let me ask you a question. If you're booking a DVC like vacation like it somewhere else, do you have to pay a booking fee?
No.
But you have to for this resort.
Yeah. So here's my thinking and logic around that. So, let's say you buy your points at Bay Lake Tower. So you can stay Bay Lake Tower, your home resort, as much as you want. If you want to go to one of the other, you can do that. You can book your reservation a year in advance. And any other places, it's like 6 months or whatever it is. Right. So I think with this, since it's not technically a DVC or a hotel, right? It's an experience. So for that, DVC money has to be now transferred to, let's call it the entertainment people. So there's probably things and people and accounts that have to get involved for this transfer of money within the Disney company to happen. And I think that's what they're CYAing with their $95. This will cover our back end costs of moving the money from column A to column B. You know, so now if they were smart, I don't know if they are, but they would reserve a portion of this as a DVC and sell it as a DVC. And then they would make a killing.
Yeah.
Wait, every year I can go and stay on the Star Wars Star Cruiser.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Dear Disney, if you want to really increase your funds this year, build another 2 stories and call it DVC.
Yeah.
And just watch the money pour in.
Yeah.
Because I forget how many times, I forgot the math. I think they can sell a room 7 times when it's a DVC, when it's a vacation timeshare. I think they can sell it 7 times before the government says, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yep. Interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yep.
I would not necessarily use my DVC points for Disney Cruise,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure I would use them for the Halcyon either.
No?
Just me. It's just me.
Really?
You know, just go ahead and treat it like a 3-day cruise.
Yeah. 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 If you're not going to use it on a cruise, then you shouldn't use it on this cruise. Because this is only 2 days.
Right.
Most are 4. Some are 3, but most are 4 or more. So,
Yeah.
All right, here's another interesting DVC stories. A referral incentive for first-time buyers. So if you're a Disney Club member, buyers can save $500 off their first purchase at select resorts with a referral from an existing member. So if you'd like to save $500 cash-o, find a member, get a referral from them, and then you can save $500 if it is the first time you've ever purchased from Disney. So, DVC's Dream It Forward program, that's a referral program, has not generated much buzz in recent years. That may change with the launch of a new referral incentive program. First-time buyers are currently eligible for a $500 discount on the purchase of 150 points or more, because that's the new minimum,
Right.
on select resorts, so not all of them. The incentive can be combined with other promotions launched back in September, which are currently offering a $5 discount per point for 150 points at this Riviera and $10 off at Alani. So, a purchase of 150 points at Riviera would yield total savings of $1,250. That's $5 for each 150 points plus the $500 bonus. That's pretty good. I mean, it's $1,250 savings. You know, I'm not gonna say no to that if I was buying. And Alani would be $2,000. So that's really good. This offer is only open to first-time buyers living in the 50 United States. In order to be eligible for the referral, buyers must not have previously had a formal contract with Disney Vacation Club sales representative. The referral is only valid for 365 days, and the $500 bonus incentive is subject to end at any time. Additional terms and conditions may apply. Interested in first-time buyers looking to save $500 on their initial purchase at the Riviera are encouraged to check their friends and family, neighbors, colleagues to obtain a referral. And also, if you do refer somebody, you get something if they buy as a member. So it used to be a lot more lucrative, but they've kind of squashed that to make it, you know, the scale of justice's point in their direction, not yours anymore. But
Of course not.
it's still worth it. It's still worth it.
Yeah. So you thinking about getting back into it?
No,
Okay.
I mean I know people that could
Yeah.
give me a referral if I wanted to.
Well, so do I. I mean, I have one staying in my house, but
Yeah,
you know,
that's true. You do.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a new Tokyo Disney Resort Instagram account for all of you social media people out there. Tokyo Disney Resort is known for its ever-changing roster of new merchandise and food offerings. Guests and window shoppers alike will be delighted to learn that the Tokyo Disney Resort is created 2 new official Instagram accounts dedicated to 1, merchandise, and 2, food. Be sure to subscribe to those accounts to keep up to date on all things Disney food and merchandise. Tokyo Disney Resort Goods is set to feature new merchandise coming to the park. The page's first post features cute and colorful stationery sets coming to Tokyo Disney Resort and a Disney Halloween party set. Meanwhile, Tokyo Disney Resort Menu features the delectable food offerings available at the resort, such as Mickey Waffle and maple syrup, bacon cheeseburger casserole with eggs served with coleslaw, and with a soup and dessert, matcha cream and chocolate croissant, and a delicious strawberry donut. So, hey, if you're into Tokyo Disneyland and you like their merch and their food, go jump on Instagram right now.
Their merch looks like it makes our stuff look like it came from a flea market.
I know, right? It's incredible.
They put out a merch catalog every quarter for their guests. A catalog for the guests.
It's incredible.
I bought one just out of pure curiosity, and I was like,
Yeah.
OMG. I said, this is sick. They have great merch. Great merch.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm signing up for the Tokyo Disney Resort Goods one because I want to see that. The food I could do without.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
Hey, kids, how about a little headline?
And now, the headline news.
All right, Disneyland Resort, welcome back. The iconic Disneyland Monorail. It
Heyo.
gave it a very nice festive wrap with Mickey's on it. I thought it was pretty cool. We still don't have new monorails here in Florida. That's okay. That's okay. We'll be okay.
No matter what Bob Gurr says.
We're doing great. It's okay. Disney Junior Dance Party returns to Disney's California Adventure Park, bringing more family fun to the Disneyland Resort. I don't think ours is back yet. Thank you for not bringing that back. It's not in the air. Really, it's not. Refurbishment pace has quickened over at Fantasmic. I don't know if anybody knows this, but they drained the moat. And
So, instead of draining the swamp, Trump drained the moat. Yeah, fantastic.
He
accomplished that.
drained the moat. Yep. And
Promise.
from what I can see is they dismantled a good portion of the large ferry boat as well.
Wow.
So maybe they're going to give it a new look, update everything.
Yeah. Maybe a new show. 'Cause,
Maybe a new show would be great too.
I mean, I love it, but I'm kind of tired of, some of those show pieces.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting how that works. My favorite part of that show is when they light the water on fire.
You feel the heat.
Yeah. When you're like, oh, that's great.
That's warm. That is quite warm.
But just the fire and water mix thing, I find very cool looking.
That is cool.
Yeah. And the last but not least, international travels. Those are people coming from other places besides the U.S. This really specifically for the U.K. and European countries, the EU. The restrictions coming to the United States on November 8th are only now for fully vaccinated travelers. So if you're fully vaccinated and you live in the UK or the EU, you can now travel to the United States. Come on down to Dinnermore. Dinnermore want to see you.
Come on down to the Wild West. That is the great state of Florida.
That's right. Our governor welcomes you in open arms.
That's right. Open arms as long as you're vaccinated, kids.
Yep.
As long as you're vaccinated.
Yep. And if you're flying over my house, please not to drop any blue ice on it.
No, that's the game you play every night.
Chicken with the blue ice.
Yeah. Laying there in bed. What the hell is that?
Is that a meteor in our driveway?
Killed by a block of blue ice. If you guys don't know what blue ice is, Google it. You're welcome. Hey, we want to thank all of our friends out there for being a part of the show. If you're watching live on Mondays at 8 p.m. or you're listening to the show via all the podcast characters, we want to say thank you. Make sure that you find us over on Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTubes at Disney Parks Podcast. And then come find us at our home on the internet at DisneyParksPodcast.com, where you can find all of our show archives, as well as blog posts, articles, all sorts of really cool stuff there. You can also find links to all of our friends that we support and want to promote, as well as our good buddies, Disney Destinations to Travel. You can go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. You can sign up and you can be notified about when the dining plan comes back, or whatever specials are coming up. You'll be the first to know. We want to thank them for supporting the show. And finally, if you'd like to support the show, keep us running, you can go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Thank you, Blue. I've got this. Disney Parks Podcast. I'm telling you, dog. No. He thinks he can do what I do. Go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Sign up for up to 3 special shows. We've got a lot of really cool stuff coming down the pipeline as we end the year. So you could do that. And if you do a year in advance, you can save 10%. So, guys, we want to say thank you. Tony, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, we have a show coming up that you're going to want to listen to, and that is 3 women that worked at the Preview Center. So we're going to post that shortly. So you're going to want to pay attention to that. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
Yep. We got some good pictures to post with that too. So
cool.
Yep.
So, guys, if we don't see you before then, if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.